Hi everyone! In this first dev video, I will talk about two features. The first one is the journal. This is the place where the character writes about things he finds in the in-game world, like evidence and observations of some sort. And the other one is the reconstruction mechanic. The reconstruction let the player reincarnate a character from the past once he has all the evidence to reconstruct the scene. So let's say that if, for example, in the general store at the beginning of the game, there's a missing cashier, and that person went missing for a reason. So as you explore the game, you will find evidence that will tell you his story. So once you have all of them in the journal, you will be able to reincarnate that cashier and replay his story. To better explain this whole thing, let's play this reconstruction. So let's dive into the game. This is the same general store as the Kickstarter demo, but with new features and addition. The first thing you might notice is that the user interface for interacting with things are now in 3D in the environment. We want ultimately to have all UI implemented in the environment this way, so you won't have overlay like this.
Un carreau de fenêtre brisé. Il y a toujours une histoire louche derrière ce genre de truc.
This kind of overlay are really a distraction to immersion, and we definitely want to avoid that. So
la station-service appartient à Hamilton, comme presque toute la région. C'est aussi le magasin général, mais pour qui tout semble désert.
So as you have seen, there was this notification saying Reconstruction unlocked. So if I open my journal, there will be a new entry called "A pumpman never leaves his pump," which is linked to the whole mystery of the disappearance of the attendant of the store. So if I explore this place, let's say that I click on things. This is desert on 3 p.m. on a weekday. It's kind of weird. Burn counter. The cigarette burned the counter and went out of herself. So if I open my journal now, it's now filled with some more additional information. So it looks like the cigarette fell from the lips of her friend, the attendant. And there's this photo picture logo at the right side of it, which means that I have to take a picture of this particular evidence. So let's do this, and now it will be in the journal. So as I progress through the general store story, I fill the journal with evidence and observations like that. So if I continue to explore, there are many things to do.
Les chaises renversées, les étagères déplacées, la porte défoncée. Ça ne ment pas. Il y a eu de l'action.
This is also a photo evidence, so I will just take it while I'm at it. So someone or something smashed the door. There was a battle of some kind in here, and it does not look like a simple burglary. So I won't go through all evidence because I don't want you to watch a 15-minute video. I will just make it short. So there are some blood splatters here I can follow, which means that someone might have just escaped from this place. So that may lead somewhere. As you may have seen, things have changed a little bit in the game. Like these trees and stuff, and new visual additions are from Unity 5 game engine. So we updated the engine, so things are a little bit more defined. The light now bounces on things, so it looks a little bit more realistic, and we have more dynamic trees. So once I finished following the blood splatter, I end up at this door. So it's a door I cannot open, and there's this blood splatter there. I will just take a picture of it. So it's now in the journal. It's there. Looks like something turned out bad over here. Only God knows what happened to the victim. So let's imagine for a moment that I have all those evidence linked to this cashier story. I don't want to lose time to people, so waste your time. So I will just trigger the reconstruction. Let's say that we have all the evidence, so now I can just replay this scene from the past.
Un bruit inquiétant. Un bruit qui se rapproche se fait entendre. Il faut fuir. Il attrape la lampe. Avant de sortir, il entend la porte être défoncée. Le saccage.
So I'm being followed by something that Carl does not know what it is, because at this point in the story he does not know a thing about the danger, about the possible creature that might be lurking around. So it's represented with a black fog, but as you move, as you progress into the game, this gets more and more defined.
Il se frappe contre la porte verrouillée. Il se sait condamné.
So basically that's about those two mechanics. The way they are, like the journal, as you have seen, is filled with information as you progress into the game in chronological order. So that means that the journal will be different each time you play the game if you do things in a different order. And the reconstruction is the reward for finding all evidences linked to a specific case. So this is a kind of a glorified trophy system which rewards you for exploring the world. So I hope you enjoyed this short video, and we created a survey to help us, in fact, get feedback from you. So if you have some 2 minutes, you can just fill it by following the link that appears on screen. You can also simply comment here if you have if you have positive or constructive feedback to communicate to us. And if you like it, we want to know. Even if you don't like it, we want to know, because ultimately this game is for you guys to enjoy next year. So that will be all for now, and there will be certainly more video like this coming in a few months. This version will be playable for the people who hopped in the alpha and beta builds. And thank you for watching, and have a good weekend.